canvas.
Would you care to step outside?
Superman!
So, a black Captain America, huh?
Damn right. We built this country. Bled for it. I'm not gonna let anybody tell me I can't fight for it. Not after what everybody before me went through.
What's up? What's up? What's up, everyone? Hello, hello, hello. How are you guys doing out there, guys? Happy Friday to you. Thank you so much for tuning in to another great epic episode of Just My Opinion Reviews, super duper edition. Guys, we don't know what day I'm gonna be coming through. Friday, Thursday, Saturday, but it's Friday. So happy Friday to you guys. It is the start of a great, luxurious weekend. As you are coming on into the room, please give me a thumbs up. And of course, like always, before we get started, let me know how I'm looking. Let me know how I'm sounding. Let me know if I am crisp. Let me know if I am clear. What is not crisp is this edge up that I got going on right here, but that's okay. I'm gonna be hitting it up tomorrow. But guys, I want to thank y'all for coming through. Of course, this is Super Duper. We talk nothing but superhero comic book news. So if that is your type of thing, you are in the right place, okay? And just to let you know, this Sunday, of course, we're going to be having Movie News Roundup show number 119. And then the Sunday after that, it is no Movie News Roundup show that summer because we got the Oscars. I believe that is going to be March 10th. Or I may do it. It just depends on the topics because I'm going to do a recap of the Oscars the following Monday. And so I don't know. I mean, it just depends on how I feel and the amount of topics we have. I may do a movie news roundup like early Sunday, but you know, your boy gotta tune into the Oscars. I'm looking forward to all that. But enough Oscar talk. Y'all come on into the room. I see that we have 19 people watching right now. Hopefully we have 19 thumbs up. If you're watching live, thank you. If you're watching on the replay, hey, you can still leave a thumbs up. You can leave a comment. I'm coming to you live right now on YouTube, Twitch, Instagram, and what is it called? X, formerly known as Twitter. And if you are watching on Instagram, give me a thumbs up or something like that. It looks like the stream is going quite well right now, but sometime maybe, be tripping. You know what I'm saying? And so, but you guys, I mean, you gotta let me know. I can't continue. Let me know how I'm looking. Let me know how I'm sounding. Let me know if I'm crisp. Let me know if I'm clear. Can I get a thumbs up? Can I get a 1? I would hate to be talking this long and you guys can't even understand what I'm saying or see me well. You know what I'm saying? I want to do the shout outs. We already got a super sticker in the building as well. You know what I'm saying? That's what's up right there. But we can't get started unless somebody let me. Okay, is that it right there? Lights? Is that the thumbs up? Looking and okay, good. We can get this party started. Let me go ahead and start shouting out you lovely people. Thank you so much. First of all, before the live even started, this brother right here, who is always on code, dropping that knowledge in these social media streets. It's your boy D Tutman, already with the $4.99 super sticker. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I said your boy. My fault. Excuse me, Miss D Tubman. I'm tripping over here. I'm tripping. But thank you so much for the $4.99 super sticker. I really do appreciate it. You have been showing me so much love on the channel, on social media lately, and I really do appreciate it. We also got Travis Looney in the building over here. Happy Friday, Travis Looney. How you doing? Thank you for being here. Got Naries21 in the building. What's going on, Naries21? How you doing? How you doing? We also got myself with the thumbs up. Hit that thumbs up button, y'all. Hit that thumbs up. I said thumbs up. Sean Ali is in the building. What up, peeps? What up, B. Avery? What up, Sean? How you doing? How you doing? Chill Spot, aka Thor's Asgardian Queen. I hope Thor is doing well, and so is Love. Happy Friday to you as well. Thank you so much, Naries, for the thumbs up and lights for letting me know as well. Thank you, Neris. Thank you. We got a bunch of threes in the building as well. What's going on? Anthony Manzano, what aspects do you think James Gunn is using in Superman from these comics? All-Star Superman, Superman from for all seasons, and Kingdom Come. We're gonna get into that. I'm gonna save that, Mr. Anthony Manzano, to when we get to that topic. But thank you for being here. I do appreciate it, and I will make sure that I do address that right there. And we also got Buck Thoughts in the building. What up, everyone? What up, B. Avery? What's going on, Buck Thoughts? Bucks Thoughts. My goodness gracious, tongue-tied over here. Thank you so much for being here. I really do appreciate it. But guys, let's go ahead and get this party started real quick. Well, not real quick. We're going to take our time. Shani D is in the building. Wendell Pierce, low-key, stayed employed. Yes, your boy was just on Power, book 3, Raising Kanan, season 3. You know what I'm saying? And I really did enjoy his performance. I think the first time I remember him was with his, I guess you can say, a poor performance in Waiting to Exhale. You know, when he was like, I will never forget that. I saw that as a child, and that is always, every time I hear Wendell Pierce, that's the first thing that comes to mind. You know what I'm saying? So that's pretty funny to me right there. But ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I want to thank you so much for tuning in to Super Duper number 38. And I don't know, guys. What do y'all think about that thumbnail? I made it myself. I was, a few months ago, I hired some people to make a few thumbnails for me, and the relationship was pretty good. And I'm gonna go back. I was gonna go back to them for something that I have up my sleeve, but I just kind of put this together today. And I mean, it ain't the best thumbnail on YouTube, you know what I'm saying? But I did it myself, and I like it, you know what I'm saying? So tell me, let me know what you think, you know what I'm saying? Because I may save me some money and kind of figure out a way to do these myself, you know, because I knew that they weren't the best. You know, I've been just trying to stay consistent until I get all my ducks in a row. But I was like, okay, this is pretty straight right here. I may have me a new little template or something like that. But we're gonna see. Y'all let me know what y'all think about the thumbnail. But everything that we're going to be discussing today is going to be in the description box of this video with its respective links. And also, you know, I got to clean house real quick and, shameless plugging. Dune Part 2 is out in theaters right now. Y'all, the hype is real. Can you see my face? This movie is off the chain. It is off the mother freaking chain. I saw the first film in theaters and I thought it was a good movie. I just, I didn't love it. Everybody was like, oh my gosh, Dune is the best thing ever. Denis Villeneuve, oh my gosh, it's breathtaking. I was like, okay, it's a good movie, but I want to repeat all those sentiments for Part 2. Part 2 was a step up in every way possible. I loved it. I seen it once. I am going to go see it tomorrow again in IMAX at 10:45 p.m. I bought my IMAX tickets today. It was only like 5 seats left, and I got the back row on the far left. But that is a good seat in IMAX at the theater that we're going to. So check it out right there. Also, Shogun is on FX right now. It is on Hulu, and it is on Disney Plus. The show is fire, guys. Yes, and not to brag or sound obnoxious, but FX, thank you for allowing me to see the first 10 episodes. I have a full non-spoiler review on the channel for Shogun. They dropped the first 2 episodes last week, this past Monday and Tuesday. I have a full recap review with your girl Kimberly Curran from Southern California. We got episodes 1 and 2. So that's 3 videos right there. Check it out. It's a badass show. You will not regret it. People are calling it the Japanese Game of Thrones or better. I concur with that. Yes, it's the hype is real. You know what I'm saying? So we got Doom Part 2. We got Shogun. And guys, also, if you would like an audio only version of this broadcast, your boy has it. Link is in the description with buzzsprout.com. I'm on all of these platforms right here, as well as SoundCloud. So guys, thank y'all. We got another one in the building. Rabia, what's good? Hopefully the hubby is doing well. Hopefully he's recovering. Thank you so much for the $2 super chat. What up, y'all? What up, Rabia? How you doing? Part of the fam. Thank you so much for being here. But ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, let's go ahead and move on to this first topic of the day for that wonderful film that everybody was looking so forward to. I mean, everybody was raving just salivating at the mouth like, oh my gosh, when is Madam Web going to hit theaters? I am just kidding. This film sucked. I've talked about it at length. Reviews are on my channel as well. Look at this on Rotten Tomatoes. A 13%. Just awful. Just awful. Nobody liked it. The critics didn't like it. The audience didn't like it. And it's not making much at the box office. But why am I talking about this right here? I think this is in the second or third week. We got our film right here, Morbius, which was another stinker, opened up to $39 million in the US, only with a whopping $167 million worldwide. This is not good, guys. This is not good. So this is topic number one for Super Duper number 38 from Screen Rant. Madam Web's total box office still has to reach Morbius opening weekend. Will it do it? Let's talk about it. Sony Spider-Man universe is suffering as Madam Web has still to reach Morbius opening weekend numbers, and failure to do so would doom the Sony Spider-Man universe. Madam Web broke the trend. Well, let me start up here. Madam Web has still to reach the box office of Morbius, which painted a very negative picture of the movie's performance. Despite its name, the Sony Spider-Man universe does not feature one of the three live-action Spider-Man actors, Tobey, Andrew, or Marvel's Tom Holland. Nor does it have a different version of their own. Instead, the Sony Spider-Man universe has made a name for itself by deciding to focus on other Spider-Man related characters that Sony has the movie rights to, mainly choosing from a list of Marvel villains. Madam Web broke that trend by focusing on a team of heroines led by Dakota Johnson's Cassandra Webb. Madam's four Spider-Man-like heroines were shown to have amazing costumes in the movie's trailers, though they ended up only appearing for a couple of scenes in the new film. With several problems pointed out by Madam Web's negative reviews, the movie broke negative records for Sony Spider-Man universe and Spider-Man-related movies as a whole. And as such, the movie has managed to rank a step lower than Morbius, which had the Sony Spider-Man universe worst reviewed movie and brought in the smallest box office so far. Madam Web's box opening is still trailing behind Morbius opening weekend. According to the specialized box office tracking website Box Office Mojo, which we'll look at in a second, Madam Web has brought in just $77.4 million worldwide following its first 12 days of release. That means that Sony Spider-Man universe latest entry has failed to reach Morbius global opening weekend, with the SSU movie having to take in $83.9 million during its 2022 debut. The greatest contributor of Madam Web having not reached the numbers presented by the SSU predecessor's global opening lies in Madam Web's poorest debut. This stinks. Despite needing around $200 million to recoup its costs, thanks to Madam Web reported budget around $100 million, and I talked about that last week, the movie will not be able to reach that goal. That was made evident from the start when Madam Web broke the record for the worst domestic opening of any Spider-Man related movie with a soft $17.6 million debut. So Morbius open, we're gonna be nice and round this up to $40 million. And Madam Web did a little more than half that. I hope Sony learns this lesson. And look at this right here. All of the Spider-Man films, Spider-Man No Way Home 260, and of course it continues to go down. And it's a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 5 of the Spider-Man films opens up to 100 million or more, and it goes down from there. And 90 million, these are not bad openings right here. I'm not saying something has to have $150 million opening to be good. It just depends. But Jesus Christ, this is a hell of a difference. 17 million to 260. So this is the absolute lowest, and that's the highest potential right there. That is a huge gap. But this film sucks. So Morbius opened at 39 million, and that was a travesty. But what did Madam Web open to? Again, let's say 15 million, or we're going to just say 17 like the article said. But guys, this thing ain't even hit $80 million yet. Will it reach 100? Dune 2 is open in theaters now, y'all. Dune 2 is going to be Dune Part 2 possibly going to be taking up all the seats. And, we got Ghostbusters coming this month. It's the first day of March. Pay your rent, guys. Pay your rent. Don't be late. Your mortgage and all that. 79. It's not even going to make 100. That's awful. Let me try to break this down just a little bit more. Oh, I hate Box Office Mojo right now. So domestic, let's see here. Domestic weekend. Okay. So that that was the President's Day weekend. So it really only opened up to 15. So it had a shitty opening and then a 61% drop. It's gonna drop even more. It's probably gonna drop another 50%. It's probably gonna make $2 million this coming weekend, if that. It's not gonna hit 100 million. So let's go to Clash real quick. They said that it costs $100 million to the budget. So we're gonna be nice again, and we're gonna round up to 80. Hold on, what the hell happened? Title summary. Okay. So let's clear out everything. So let's say 80 million times 0.33. So 26 million of that, 26,400,000 is going to the theater/theater owners. So times the studio got $53 million left over, minus $100 million budget. This film is going to lose $46 million at least. And I haven't even subtracted the marketing budget yet. I took away the average. It's not an exact science, but we're going to just say a third of the box office goes to the theater/theater owners. And then we subtract $100 million budget. I don't even know how much this was marketed. Let's just say another 50 million. I mean, it's already in the red. This is awful. Again, I hope the studio learns their lesson that let's not make any more Spider-Man movies without Spider-Man, unless you're going to have Marvel Disney involved. We can't keep doing this. They got Kraven coming out next, and also Venom 3. Hopefully those can turn out well, but I'm not counting on it. You guys let me know what you think down in that comment section below, whether you're watching this via live or via the replay. Link is in the description box below for you to read at your own leisure. This is awful. What's up, Derek? How you doing? I know, right? What's going on, Torian? How you doing? How you doing? So Soto is in the building. Yes, this is what Sony gets. This is what Sony gets. Sony needs to start with these movies, except Spider-Verse. Right on with that right there. But yeah, man, that's awful. That's awful again. So hopefully Sony learns its lesson. But now let's move on to the real Marvel that we care about in the MCU. It was recently announced that the Fantastic Four was cast. And I'm happy with it. Pedro Pascal and some other people that I can't even name right now. But we got our Fantastic Four. And what is the news right now? It's gonna be talking about The Thing right here. Wait a minute, why is this picture not coming up? Hold on. There we go. It wasn't coming up. We're gonna be talking about The Thing. What is the news right now for The Thing? What news came out? Is it going to be a motion capture? Is it going to be a practical suit? I don't know. I would prefer practical, to be honest with you, just because it looks more real. But most likely they're going to go with the CGI motion capture. But let's see exactly. This is coming from Variety for topic number 2. Fantastic Four star Eben Moss-Baccarat's Thing will be motion capture, not a suit. That's a little cosplay and amateur now. Really? Well, this is the guy playing the role. Let's get into this. Eben Moss took to Jimmy Kimmel Live to talk about his recent casting of Marvel's upcoming The Fantastic Four film, revealing that his character Ben Grimm, aka The Thing, is clobbering time, will be creating using motion capture rather than a physical suit. In the past, I think they've done a suit. Michael Chiklis wore a suit that apparently was really uncomfortable. Mind you, that was like, 2004, 2005? And it's, or 2006, I can't remember. And it's kind of, we're past that, Moss Baccarat said. It's a kind of cosplay, kind of amateur, that kind of stuff. Now with technology, I can't even read. It's a little kind of cosplay, kind of amateur, that kind of stuff now with the technology we have. Oh, okay. Let's actually. I didn't know that they had a. I didn't know that they had a audio video. So let me see if I can share this with you guys. Y'all let me know if you can hear this. Hit a one in the chat if you can.
The
Okay.
thing in the Fantastic Four.
Yeah.
Y'all hear that?
I mean, I had an hour-long discussion with one of our writers about this today. Because,
Okay.
yeah, I'm interested in it. These are like the characters from my youth, and the play Ben Grit. It's clobbering time. I mean, this is
clobbering time. That's what he says. It's clobbering time.
Yeah, it's clobbering time.
Yancey Street
That's right. He's from Yancey Street.
in the
Yeah,
Lower East Side.
yeah,
They sort of phonically similar to Delancey, but it's sort of an imaginary street. as
How
far as I
long have you known you're going to play the thing?
know. All my life.
I found out a long time. I think I found out in the beginning of August. I was walking. Yeah, I was taking a walk in the city. I went to Italy to pick up some stuff for dinner on 23rd Street over below the writer's strike. And I was just, they said, oh, yeah, they asked you to play the thing. And I remember because I was on 5th Avenue, 21st Street, and I was so shocked and was walking by, and the next thing I realized I was right in front of Astor Wines.
So I went in and bought a bunch of mezcal.
Have you been fitted for your rocks yet, or will this be like a CGI thing like the Hulk in the Marvel movies?
I don't think it's the suit. Yeah, apparently, I think in the past they've done a suit. Michael Chiklis wore a suit. Apparently the suit was really uncomfortable.
Yeah, suits.
And it's we're past that, I think. It's a little kind of cosplay, kind of, it's a little amateur, that stuff now with the technology we have. So yeah, I think it's mostly performance capture. I think that's what motion capture, performance capture.
Will it be set in the 60s as when they posted this Happy Valentine's Day announcement? It seems to be 60s themed.
Yeah.
You can't say?
It does. That image does seem to be 60s themed.
Do you know the details of the film itself?
Well, there you go, guys. I know y'all said it was low, but I'm gonna figure that out because I'm using both Microsoft Edge and Chrome. It's kind of weird, right? But I prefer practical. He's not really sure. He's like, I think, I'm pretty sure he doesn't even know yet, and it's not really up to him, in my opinion. But I mean, where y'all at on this? Do y'all want a practical suit or do y'all want a motion capture? Motion capture or practical? I think it should be a mixture of both. To be honest with you, I think they should use both. Why not? Why not? I mean, you can, use practical and throw some CG on top of it, to enhance it a little bit. And there is 21. You want both? I want both too. Now, if you're going to be making it look as good as Planet of the Apes, okay, I can rock with some motion capture, but at the same time, I'm thinking about The Mandalorian. I believe that Grogu was practical. And while it did look fake at times, I still preferred that for some reason. It just depends, but Grogu was such a small character anyway. And he really wasn't talking, and he's not gonna, fighting that much. So it just depends, But I want a mixture of both. Mocap, okay. I got you. The Thing will beat the Hulk. Marvel gave, yeah, that's true. This is true. I was about to say, I was like, the Thing can't just be going to town on the Hulk, but the one they gave us, hey, I could beat him. I think a mixture of both will work. Me too. Oh yeah, yeah. They would have to do this. This would be a sin if they didn't. So there you go, guys. He made some commentary on the suit, motion capture or practical, talking about it's outdated. I mean, no, any type of practical would get better from 15, 20 years ago anyway. You know what I'm saying? So guys, let me know down in the comment section below what you think about this. And there's a link in the description box for you to read at your own leisure. Just one moment. All right. Had to confirm something real quick. Let's go ahead and move on to topic number 3. Of course, sticking with Marvel. And this is a rumor. We're going to put this in the rumor category. And I wasn't going to cover this, but I decided to at the last minute. But let's see. This is coming from comicbookmovie.com. Rumor: Marvel Studios to focus on street-level TV shows. Multiverse will stick around after Secret Wars. Now, are y'all happy about this? Or are you sad? If this was announced like 6 months to a year ago, I would be like, oh my God, get away from all this multiverse stuff. You guys are dropping the ball. However, Marvel, in my opinion, has been very loud and vocal as of late in these commentary streets, saying that they're, trying to right ship and focus on this and focus on that and get things right. They didn't like the way that Daredevil was going, and so they stopped production on that and started over. They didn't like the way that Captain America 4 was turning out, so they stopped that. Dang, they're starting over. Other shows have been canceled and pushed around. They keep pushing back Blade. It's annoying, but it's coming across clear to me that they're like, we know we've been effing up. Phase 4 and the beginning of Phase 5 was not what fans expected. So we need to right ship. So I'm okay with this right now. At least the second part, Multiverse will stick around after Secret Wars because they know they can't mess this up. So I think it's going to be nice afterwards. But according to a new rumor, Marvel Studios has decided to focus on street-level superhero TV shows moving forward. However, if you're not a fan of the multiverse, then you may want to turn away now. Marvel Studios is going back to the drawing board, like I was just saying, with the MCU after surprisingly hit and miss multiverse saga, explaining why we're getting only 1 movie and 2 live-action TV shows in 2024. Hey, that's fine. I'm not tripping. And that 1 movie is Deadpool and Wolverine. The Infinity Saga's conclusion coincided with the launch of Disney Plus, and Marvel Studios was tasked with developing an entire slate of projects to attract subscribers to the streaming platform. Kevin Feige was spread too thin, and the connectivity between Marvel, I'm having some trouble with Instagram. Sorry, Instagram folks. Hold on. Sorry, all these y'all can't see it, but all these notifications are popping up and stuff. Kevin Feige was spread too thin, and the connectivity between movies and TV shows suffered as a result. Ultimately, it was a quantity over quality issue. Moving forward, Daniel Rickman claims Marvel Studios will shift the small screen offerings to almost exclusively street level stories like Echo and Daredevil Born Again. I like this. There will also be some exceptions, including the panel Wiccan and Vision Quest TV shows, which are already in development. We're sure Marvel Studios is aware that Netflix's TVMA offerings had a devoted audience, largely because they offered an alternative to the PG-13 MCU. While they were far from perfect, using a similar template on Disney Plus, by moving forward with more street-level shows would not, be no bad thing. In other news, the Scooper alleges that even when the multiverse saga concludes with Avengers Secret Wars, the Marvel multiverse will live on. Richmond didn't share too much additional details, but stated that Sony is the reason. Interesting. We guess this has to do something with the Spider-Verse, future crossovers with the live-action Spider-Man and his own slate of Marvel movies. There have been some disappointments. We'll have liked for some of our more recent releases to perform better, Disney CEO Bob Iger previously said of Marvel Studios' failings. It's reflective not as a problem from a personal perspective, but I think in our zeal to basically grow our content significantly to serve mostly our streaming offerings, we ended up taxing our people way beyond in terms of their time and their focus, way beyond where they had been. Marvel is a great example of that, he added. Then now this is Bob Iger, the CEO, admitting all this. They had not been in the TV business at any significant level. Not only did they increase their movie output, but they ended up making a number of television series, and frankly, it diluted focus and attention. That is, I think, more of the cause than anything. Only time will tell what becomes of the MCU in the years ahead, but it feels like it's starting to head back in the right direction. As always, stay tuned for updates as we have them. Guys, I love the way that sounded right there. In my opinion, that is amazing coming from the CEO of Marvel Disney. With him saying, hey, we've been effing up. We know we've been effing up. We need to get it right. We made a mistake here. We made a mistake there. And we don't want to make no more mistakes. Okay? We love our fans. We love our subscribers, and we want to do them justice. And we're going to get right. We're spreading our good help too thin, and no more. Not too many CEOs that are honest. And I like how transparent Mr. Bob Iger is. This is just good to me. And I think they're going to get it right. I really do. Even before he said this, it was just apparent to me. You know what I'm saying? So how y'all feeling about this? Are y'all happy that the multiverse is going to continue after Secret Wars? Or do you think they should just cut it off? Just cut it off. Agreed. Dial back TV shows, please. Yeah, I'm fine with this. I'm fine with it. I am fine with it. So that is that's cool with me. They was making Blade and Morbius at the same time. You see what we got now. Now we'll have, well, Derek, that's two different studios, buddy. Sony was making Morbius. Are you talking about the same studio? Because Sony was making Morbius while Marvel Disney was working on Blade. So, even though Sony is doing much, neither one of them are reaching their full potential. But even though Sony is doing much worse, in my opinion. So, but I'm happy with this. I am. I really am. So what else y'all think about this? Street level. I mean, why not? Do we need to see a what is it? Agatha, the witch from WandaVision? I mean, I'm interested in that. I am. But I don't want to see no more She-Hulks, because that just wasn't good. Definitely need to bring back T'Challa. Definitely. So am I wrong? Maybe I am. Maybe I misunderstood. But y'all let me know what y'all think about this in the comment section below. And again, if you're watching this via live on the replay, there's a link down to this in the description box below for you to read at your own leisure. All right. Let's move on to the next topic of the day. Let's see here. We got some Wolverine and Deadpool. Deadpool and Wolverine, my most anticipated film of 2024. Some people's most anticipated film of 2024 was Doom Part 2. And I'm not mad at them for it. And what I am glad to say is that, it lived up to the hype. But for me, it's this right here, baby. I can't wait for this. Woo, I cannot wait. I was about to make a joke, but it's kind of gross, so I won't do it. But what's going on with this right here? Now, this may contain some spoilers. So if you don't want to know anything at all that has to do with Deadpool and Wolverine, I strongly suggest you turn away now, okay? This is, what is this, topic number 4? Yes, this is topic number 4, Super Duper 38, coming from IGN. And it says, Deadpool and Wolverine mystery. X-Men villain revealed. Again, guys, spoiler warning. The following article features spoilers for one of the villains appearing in Deadpool and Wolverine. Okay, so just let you know. Emma Corrin's mystery villain in Deadpool and Wolverine, known as Deadpool 3 until recently, is confirmed to be the evil twin sister of X-Men leader Charles Xavier, or Professor X. Spotted by Culture Crave, Deadpool and Wolverine's official copyright has listed Corrin's name against Cassandra Nova, a formidable X-Men villain who, of course, has a particular grudge against her twin brother. Detecting her evil while still in the womb, Charles used his psychic abilities to try and kill Cassandra, but didn't realize she lived until years later. Growing as a mass of cells on a sewer wall, oh my gosh, Cassandra grew herself slowly but surely until she emerged and wreaked havoc upon the world. Fans have long suspected Corrin to play Cassandra after a shot of someone's bald head appeared in the first Deadpool and Wolverine trailer, lining it up with Corrin's mysterious role. Arriving July 26th of this year, Deadpool Wolverine is going to blow everyone's mind away. It therefore promises plenty of cameos. What blew my mind also is how some of those cameos have been. Director Sean Levy said in 2023, people love Deadpool. People love Ryan Reynolds. Thankfully, people also seem to like my work. They know that Ryan and I are in a groove of creative brotherhood that is unique and seems to be working. And there you go, guys. Now, who is Corrin? Who is Cassandra Nova? To be honest with you, I have no freaking idea. But I have this up right here. This is apparently what she looks like. Bald head, the evil twin sister of Charles. Let me make that bigger so y'all can see. Are y'all familiar with her? Cassandra Nova is a super villain appearing in the American comic books published by Marvel Comics. Now, let's see here. Let me go to her powers. Do I have a thing for her powers? Powers and abilities. The Mumandra are usually forced to fight with the mind of their host over a body. However, given the vast potential of Xavier's genome, coupled with the DNA manipulating aspects of Mumandra Revenant, Cassandra Nova was able to build her own body from scratch. Oh my gosh. Mimicking human traits as best as she can. So I already, she's just angry as hell. I would be pissed too and want to wreak havoc on the world if I had to do all that. You know what I'm saying? Cassandra Nova is able to access the full spectrum of latent mutant functions in Xavier's genome. She seemingly has the power of Charles Xavier, the one he could have and the ones he might receive as a result of latent mutation, granting herself vast psionic powers. These powers include telepathy, telekinesis, and a biophasing ability. She was able to block the considerable telepathic abilities of Charles Xavier, create psionic armor, disintegrate the complete tissue of Wolverine's armor, oh my goodness, and make her body completely intangible to an extent that even allows her to withstand a direct blast from Cyclops. She has all of the powers of the average Mumandra as well, which are astral manipulation. So basically, she can do whatever she wants to do. And if she can, man, because, you know, dang, Wolverine and Deadpool dang near can't die. So they can take on a lot of damage. And if you team both of them up together versus her, that's going to be highly, highly entertaining. She has all the powers. Her telepathic abilities are so advanced that she was able to hide her possession of Charles Xavier's body over quite some time, despite directly interacting with considerable telepaths like Jean Grey, Emma Frost, and Stepford Cuckoos at the same time. Cassandra can also manipulate the DNA she has copied to act as a rapid healing factor or to mimic the voice and DNA of others. Yes, Cassandra Nova ain't effing around. Okay, first using her DNA copying ability, she made mimics Donald Trask. I thought it said Donald Trump. The third, a relative of Bolivar Trask, so she can voice command the Sentinels who obey the. I mean, that's cool. So I mean, because you can't mind control robots, but if you can mimic Trask, who can do that, And she can control humans, mutants, and robots. This is crazy. This is crazy. She is going to kill everybody. Oh man. Oh man. We gonna get a Blade movie, bro. We gonna get it. We gonna get it. I'm pretty sure we are. Woo. Woo, man. You know, he would look like he about to say, I'm too old for this shit. This is true. This is true. That's funny. That's funny. This is true. What else y'all seeing? Let's see here. Just for Man Wolverine. So Cassandra survived as afterbirth. Yeah, that's pretty gross. That's pretty gross. She's from the Grant Morrison run of X-Men. Okay. The new X-Men. Why they make her bald though? I don't know. She can do all this stuff but can't grow hair. I guess that's a sacrifice, you know. I know nothing about this character, to be honest with you guys. If this is supposed to be, what's up, Dan C? If this is supposed to be to reboot the Marvel universe, why not get a bigger known villain? Well, for one, we don't know if this is going to be the only villain or not. Remember, Dan C, we don't want to know everything before the movie comes out. I do want to be surprised. And to be honest with you, I'm cool with this. If she can do all of these powers and abilities, let's save all the big, huge villains. And let me back up. Let me back up. Okay, you said if this is supposed to be a reboot for the Marvel Universe, I think Secret Wars is going to be the reboot for the Marvel Universe, not this. I think this is going to be the appetizer. I think Secret Wars is going to be the main course. That's just my own guess. But I mean, I see where you're coming from. So I think this is going to kick things off, get things going, and Secret Wars is going to be the reboot. But as far as a known villain, I mean, let's save that for Secret Wars and beyond. I don't want to see, because me personally, Thanos is a big known villain, but I think that Thanos came too early in the MCU. I think that Ultron came too early in the MCU. There are smaller villains that they could have had before that, but that's just me. But thank you for the comment, Dancy. Every single person in the universe has Mamandra. Okay. They have to fight them before birth. If they have signals in this movie like the 90s cartoon, yep, that would be nice. It does. Her breath probably smells like ass. 1,000 asses combined. Yeah. So yeah, I'm here for it. I think me reading that description, I'm sold. I am sold, because Charles can F up some stuff, and if she can do what Charles can do and more, I'm cool with it. I'm cool with it. I'm cool with it. So Cassandra Nova ain't messing around. She ain't messing around. Y'all know I gotta sing at least once in a live. But guys, tell me what y'all think about this, whether you're watching this via live or on the replay. Link is in the description box below for you to read at your own leisure. All right. All right. We got 2 topics left, I believe. So let's go ahead and move on to those real quick. And while we do that, just a little bit of transition music.
Canvas.
Would you care to step outside?
Superman.
Coming from the Hollywood Reporter, had to drop you with that DJ Canvas Superman beat, since we're talking about Superman now. Wendell Pierce, this guy right here with all these ads everywhere, has cast as Perry White in James Gunn's Superman. Hollywood Reporter has the exclusive. Man, I like this guy right here. Y'all, if you're a fan of Mr. Wendell Pierce, hit a 1 in the chat. If you don't know who Perry White is, he is the same guy that Lawrence Fishburne played in Man of Steel back when Henry Cavill was fulfilled in the role. But look at all 113 credits. Look at all this right here. And like I said, he goes all the way back to Waiting to Exhale. He was just in Power. He was in Selma too. When did Waiting to Exhale come out? 97, I want to guess. When did it come out? How old was I? Okay, I know it was before 99. Yeah, okay, 95. Yeah, he was in, that's where I first remember him. But your boy Wendell Pierce is now in Superman. That makes me excited. Wendell Pierce, perhaps Great Caesar's Ghost. Perry White has been found. Wendell Pierce, perhaps best known for his work as detective on HBO's seminal crime series The Wire, has been cast as the iconic editor-in-chief of the Daily Planet and James Gunn's Superman. The new feature based on DC's comic character began rolling in Atlanta on Thursday. It was previously titled Superman Legacy. David Cornsweet is starring Clark Kent, and we all know that right there. The character of Perry White is a Man of Steel fixture, first introduced in a Superman radio serial in 1940. He is the boss of both Kent and Lane, and depending on the incarnation, can be tough as nails boss. I can't wait to see this. Harry by his reporter's boss or a father figure boss. The character has been played on the big screen by Jackie Cooper in the Christopher Reeve movies, Frank Langella and Bryan Singer's take, and Lawrence Fishburne in the Snyderverse movies of the 2010s. Rounding out, that's just the rest of the Hollywood Reporter. What the hell? That's just the rest of the cast right there. And I can't wait for this, man. That's it right there. He's casting the role as Perry White. So this is good. This is good. Yeah, man. I'm here for this. I was already looking forward to this right here, this film, but I'm looking forward to it even more now with him being a part of it. And it just, we got of course, Superman gonna be cast as white, and we got some other white people, but I'm just happy that I see a black person popping up too that I know. So that's cool. You know what I'm saying? I'm here for it as well. Yeah, I like Wendell. Yeah. So this is good. This is good. What do y'all think about this? Are you happy with the casting? Are you not? Let me know. But and whether you're watching this via live on the replay, list your favorite Wendell Pierce role. Again, he was just in Power Book 3, Raising Kanan. So that's cool right there. Yep, he was snap and pop and snap. Yep, I'm okay with the cast. Right on. So this is good news right here, y'all. This is good news. I'm happy about this right here. Shout out to you, brother. Hopefully everything works out the way you want it to. Link is in the description. But guys, same topic right here. This is on the thumbnail of this video today. And I had the wrong thing up. This is coming from Screen Rant. Superman Legacy gets retitled as David Cornsweet's costume is teased in an official set photo. Right on. Now, there you go, guys. That is the official logo right here that has been teased by James Gunn on Instagram or social media. What do y'all think about the S? I mean, look, it's fine. A lot of people are saying, hey, that is the S from Kingdom Come. You know what I'm saying? Now, I don't know about Kingdom Come too much, but
finally, a worthy opponent. Our battle will be legendary.
Oh my gosh. It has been so long since I hit that button. You guys know what this means right here? That I got a guest backstage. It has literally been months since this person has been here coming to the stage.
I lived my entire life waiting for this moment. Indingo Indidaka! Unyanaka Njobu! I found my daddy with panther claws in his chest. Nah, I'm your king. Come on.
Yes, it is Larry.
I love it.
Hunger. Yes, so today I feel like what's going on?
I love it, man. I love it, man. You know, I thought I was coming in on time on the email that you sent out. It said 6:10 CST, so I was like, okay, that's 8:10 my time.
Oh, really?
Man, I'm all late.
It's all good. It's all good. I had y'all's name in there, and I thought I hit send. And when I looked over, I was like, "Oh shit! I never sent the email." So I sent the email like 30 seconds before I went live. So that's my bad. But man, welcome, man. It's been a minute, bro.
It has been.
How you doing over there?
I'm doing all right, man. I'm hanging in here. You know, this YouTube thing, trying to make it happen. You know how it is.
Yeah, man. Yeah. You know, guys, if you didn't know, this is Larry with Today I Feel Like. The man is a tech master genius. He was giving away like $10,000 prizes and TVs and flat screens and all types of stuff. Gimbals, you know. My dad is really, bro, he is really excited about the prize that he won. It is the sweetest, most innocent thing in the world. He's just like, hey, man, you know, I looked up where Larry got me and it says it could do this and do that. I don't know if I can figure it out. I'm over here just smiling. And so, yeah, man, check out Larry. I think you do that at least, once a week, right?
Well, I do my wine and winners usually I try and do it about once a month or so.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But Larry be giving away some good stuff. So, you know, check him out. I would, I don't know why YouTube took away the channel tabs and stuff, but, you know, his information's on the screen and all that stuff. But
did they take that away?
Yeah, you know, the About tab? And it's been gone for like months now. I don't know.
Oh, man, I didn't know that.
Yeah, they tripping. They
are constantly changing stuff up.
I know you want to comment on this.
Man, you know, I wrote something in the thread. I said, I think he is a great pick for this. I think he's going to, I mean, the dude's a great actor. He's going to be great in everything. But I was mentioning that they haven't had a woman play this role. And, you know, they're always trying to mix things up where they put someone in black who used to be white. They put a woman in where it used to be a male, vice versa. So I was thinking it would be kind of fun if they had made that character a woman, because we always see this character as like this hard charging, yelling at people in charge, you know, dude. It'd be kind of fun to see like Melissa McCartney or Monique or somebody in that role, somebody who has a comedic flair, but still can like play a serious character at the same time.
You know, even though both of them are funny and talented, I don't know if I can see them fulfilling this role.
No,
Monique, you know, but Monique surprises me still though. I like her more as an actor. She's very talented as an actor, more than a comedian. That's just my 2 cents. But every time I turn up my face when I see her in a trailer, I can't lie. She does a great job. So I got to give her credit where it's due. But I don't know about Perry White or Parissa.
She needs to find a new audience. That's what it is. I think something like this would be great for her because she needs a new audience. For one, I don't really like her as a stand-up comedian because I don't think she's very funny as a stand-up comedian, at least not right now. She seems like she's just, I don't want anybody, I don't want the women out there dogging me. But like the whole angry black woman thing, she comes off as just an angry human being. And her comedy is not funny. It's just sort of like her getting on stage and yelling and cussing every 2 seconds. And it's like, if you think you have to cuss every other word to be funny, you're just not funny. And
I agree with that. A lot of that getting on stage and screaming. So,
but she's talented as an actor. When you see her in a scripted, you know, role, she is very funny and or just a good actor. And so I think something like this could help her find a new audience because I think some of her current audience is no longer interested in her. I think some of the people that were once fans have been sort of soured by her and are not really all that interested. So I think if she found a new place to be, she might find a new audience that could appreciate her talents.
Right on. So y'all let us know who y'all would want to fill the role, whether it's Melissa McCarthy, Monique, as Larry suggested, or your boy, Mr. Wendell Pierce. But I am happy about this casting right here. I think it's pretty dope. Hey, check out that comment I just gave you in the
I did, yeah.
Cool. All right. Well, let's move on to the next part that I was just talking about right here. They have the new logo for Superman Legacy. It looks like this is it right here. I mean, it looks like an S. You know. So, I'm not gonna make a big deal about it. I mean, it looks good. I'm not trying to hate on it. It is surrounded by snow and ice. So
Right.
I'm assuming that this is, he's going to be in the Fortress of Solitude.
Yeah.
I never got your commentary on David Cornsweet as the role. I mean, how you like that casting as well?
I mean, I'll reserve judgment, I guess, till I see it, but it doesn't inspire me. It's not like I'm looking at it and I'm just like, ooh. I'm sort of like at a net neutral. I'm just sort of like, we'll see what happens. But that may have nothing to do with him so much as for also the fact that I've been so disappointed in DC projects that I just sort of like bite my lip, and just wait and see what happens. Cause it's just like, it could be great and it could be complete trash. It just, that's one of those things. It's so hard to say because casting is very important, but that's just like one element. You still have the writing, you have the directing, you have the chemistry between not just how well one actor or another actor can act, but how much chemistry they have between each other. And we've heard before how actors have been had knocked it out of the park in their auditions. And then they just tanked when they came to their when they did the chemistry auditions, they just tanked. Like there was no chemistry between the actors. And so they just recast. Right. And so I don't know. We'll see. Okay. We'll see.
Yeah, we'll see. Now, today's March 1st. Yesterday was February 29th. And to celebrate Superman's canonical birthday, Gunn shared threads on Twitter, the official logo, which is just right here, for the Man of Steel as Superman Legacy. Cast has now started principal photography. However, the news came with a big DC universe change too, as Gunn also announced that the movie has now been retitled into Superman. So it's no longer titled Superman Legacy; it's just titled Superman, and that's cool to me. I'm not tripping. Overjoyed to be announcing the start of principal photography on Superman today, February 29th. Of course, this is Superman's birthday, which just so happens to be coincidentally and unplanned Superman's birthday. When I finished the first draft of the script, I called it was called Superman Legacy, the film. By the time I locked the final draft, it was clear the title was Superman. Making our way to you July 25th. Happy birthday, Clark, up and away. So it's still well away. I just feel like this movie is going to be off the chain, Larry. I mean, I do. It was announced over a year ago. James Gunn really doesn't have a bad movie in his filmography. He has more control now. I just think this is going to be a banger. And do you prefer Superman or Superman Legacy as a title?
Partially, if this is going to be the new thing, if this is going to be the beginning of a new thing, then Superman, I think, probably feels more right. But, they keep remaking stuff so quickly. Maybe it's just because I'm getting old and I've been around to see all these remakes. But, part of me is just like, we've already had Superman, I feel like, before. Mm-hmm. But I like it. It's basically self-titled. I can't be mad at it either way.
I got you.
And, what do you think?
I'm fine with it. I agree with you as far as saying if this is going to be the new Superman rebooted, just keep it plain and Jane Superman. It don't got to be Superman. This. Superman is the most popular character and superhero comic book of all time. Right. So you don't need a colon behind it. Because that's just going to raise questions anyway. Legacy, what does that mean? Is this, it may warrant some expectations and they may not be met for some reason. So I think I'm fine with this. I have no quarrels at all.
Superman Legacy feels like a TV show.
That's true too. Now, this is of course he revealed the logo right here. But it's mimicking this right here. And this part of the article says Superman's costume first look explained. Because there's a bunch of S's. Prior to Superman starting filming, the logo had actually made its way online through nameplates from the cast members during their table read. This particular version of the House of L symbol is based on Superman from Kingdom Come by Mark Waid and Alex Ross. The only major difference is that the black in the shield has been replaced by yellow, one of the Superman's classic colors. Based on the latest Superman update from Gunn, the photo of the costume seems to indicate that this will not necessarily be spandex, but something closely resembling what Henry Cavill wore in the DCEU. When looking closer at the S shield, there is more yellow outside the actual shield, which is new touch when compared to past live-action Superman costumes. Until Gunn shared a full official look at the whole costume, the world can only speculate what the rest of the suit looks like on the corn sweat. Larry, are you familiar with Superman Kingdom Come? And
I am not.
Me neither. I am not either. Superman of Kingdom Come is a fictional character of an alternate version of Superman in the DC Comics universe, first introduced Kingdom Come suddenly vanishes while being distracted by his past self calling him Clark. It is eventually revealed that Superman came from a future in which a kryptonite meteorite crashed to Earth. Later, due to a burst of quantum energy, Captain Atom arrives in the future. Okay, so that's interesting right there. It's different. Well, I mean, and it's not saying that this Superman is going to be based off Kingdom Come. It's just the S resembles it. So
the S looks really big though on there. Like if you go back to the images you were showing, like right there, it seems like it's really big. I feel like on some of the other ones, it wasn't quite spanning his chest that large, like it, but that one feels like it is just like it's really big.
Let's see, Superman. Hey, what's going on? Code over here, C++. Okay, and logo. Real quick. Oh, Superman suits.
You know, maybe Superman costumes. There you go.
Yeah, that costumes have been much more simpler. Yeah, you know.
I mean, maybe it has been. I don't know. Maybe it's been always that big, but
yeah.
But
you guys let us know in the comment section, what do you think about the new title? She's going from Superman Legacy to Superman. Also,
he looks like such a nice guy.
He does. There's no black.
Is he going to be able to get dirty and get angry a little bit?
We're going to see. But link is in the description box below for you all to read at your own leisure. And continuing on with Superman, James Gunn addresses rumors of a big budget. I think, what happened? There are multiple rumors about the upcoming Superman Legacy, and one of them includes its allegedly massive budget. James Gunn has addressed the rumors that highly anticipated Superman Legacy has a huge budget. Director of the CEO charged of rebooting the first restart, blah, blah, blah. James Gunn also addressed the rumor on Threads. So, because it was rumored that this is going to be like $300 million or $350. Responding to a fan question who quoted the budget at $364 million. That's effing ridiculous.
That's a fair amount of change.
Just for comparison, that was the budget of Avengers Endgame. And that doesn't need to be that much, you know.
And they built up like 12 years to get there.
Yeah, Panther, just for comparison, Black Panther was 200 million. You know, Madam Web was 80 to 100. So just to compare, you know, films, 364 million. The director cleared the claims. Absolutely not. Gunn replied with a laughing emoji. He continued, how in the world do they think they will know what our budget is? Good point. Good point. Superman Legacy is one of the most highly anticipated reboots in the superhero world, but those figures would have been put it among the most expensive superhero films of all time. Generally, the budget for superhero films is between 150 and 200 million. And I'm perfectly fine with this, especially with it being Superman. Now, if it's Shazam 3 or something, it don't need to be this much. But Superman, I think it warrants that. Aside from the marketing budget, one of the most expensive superhero films was 2015's Avengers Age of Ultron. I don't think it was that much. Nearly 5. Come on, that's stupid.
That's a lot. That's a lot.
As far as the DC's universe, the most expensive film was 2017 Justice League, costing 300. That is more realistic right there with all the reshoots they had to do. So I'm really glad that James Gunn addresses this stuff online. Most filmmakers don't do that. Where you at on this, man? You think it should be 350, 364, 200? You know, where do you think the budget should land at?
I mean, if I'm looking at it from a business perspective, I'm gonna say probably like 150, 200, because I mean at 200, you need to gross you need to make like 600 million so that you can break even on that joint. I mean, if you're talking about 364, that puts you over $1 billion you have to make on that film.
Right.
So you can break. That's just too much. Like from a business perspective, I would just tell them if you can't get whatever you need to get on screen at 200 million, then you need to go back and rewrite your script. You know?
Agreed.
I mean, you should be able to do it. Technology is there enough to make stuff cheap enough now. And if your actors are that expensive, I mean, to me, I feel like if you can't get it done at 200 million, then that project doesn't need to get made at this point. Now, as time goes on and things become more expensive, sure, I expect that another 5 or 10 years, maybe we'll see 300 million be the norm for superhero movies. But now 200, if I was a studio exec, I would just cap it. I would tell anybody, you're not getting any more than 200 million. So don't even come to my office with that crap.
Right on. I agree with you. Soto. I mean, you say no more than 200. I'm fine with 200. I would say 250 at the most, only because it's Superman, Batman, you know, the biggest superheroes, you know, ever. So
yeah, but you have a franchise that hasn't done well for the last decade.
That's true.
And then you have somebody who's new to the whole DC world in some respects. You know, I mean, this is his first Superman project. So I would tell him, look, if you want more money, deliver a banger. Deliver a banger, and the next time that you come over here with your, you know, knocking on my door asking for my checkbook to get opened up, I'm more likely to say, okay, what do you need? Because now you've shown improved. But there's a lot of talk out there about superhero fatigue and you know, some of these people are talking about their hearts aren't in it. It seems like they're phoning it in. I don't think James Gunn's going to do that, but he's going to have to put out something really spectacular because Superman is not a new character. As you said, he's one of the oldest ones out there, and people have seen the Superman story time and time and time again. So you're going to have to really make it interesting to get people to come out and spend their money.
This is true. This is very true. This is very true. So guys, y'all let us know what y'all think about this, whether you're watching this live or in the replay. Link is in the description box as well for you to read at your own leisure. Well, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, that is all we have for today for Superhero 38. Yeah,
I can tell you right now that is not that it does exist.
I think it's bad movie fatigue. Because
no, there's superhero fatigue too. I get you with the bad movie fatigue, but there's people out there. There are people like us who like superhero content, and we're gonna go watch just about anything. And then there's people out there who go and watch superhero stuff when it looks good or it looks like it becomes a part of the culture. And right now, there's a lot of people out there that are just like, I'm sick of this crap. You have viewers that are saying it. You have actors that are saying it, directors, producers. There's a lot of people that are sick of the superhero stuff. So you really have to make a banger.
Right on, man. So thank you guys. I appreciate it. We're going to head out of here right now. Our good friend, our good colleague, Mr. E-Man is about to go live right now any second. But before we do that, Larry, won't you let the good people know what you got going on your channel?
Yeah, come through, check me out. I've been, I've been doing my, I do my weekly haul videos. I've been doing some giveaways on there as well. I've been reviewing some smartphones and some camera gear, and someone sent me a e-bike that I'm going to be reviewing soon. So I have all kinds of fun stuff coming up, and that's been out there. So yeah, check it out. There's that OnePlus phone that just came out, the OnePlus 12R. They sent me a special Genshin Impact edition, which is a lot of fun. I've been doing some tutorials for people who are trying to get their camera game up. So yeah, check out my channel.
Cool, man. Thank you, Larry. And guys, check out my channel. Look, I'm at 49,000.
Loving it.
Okay, I am just a few hundred away from 50,000 subscribers. If I had to be exact, I'm at 200. I need 230 subscriptions, and I'll be at 50,000. Look at that! Come on, y'all, help your boy out.
I love it.
Okay, let's get there. Okay,
I feel like that's about a week away.
I hope so. Also, guys, it's a banger ass show, man. Again, I'm just gonna. I like the thumbnail that I did, so I'm just gonna brag on that. But check out my Doom Part 2 review. It's the best film of the year so far. Probably will be the best. Y'all, the show is effing amazing. Larry, if you haven't been watching this, watch it. It's basically Game of Thrones in Japan. Me and Kimberly are doing weekly recaps as well. We got episode 1 and episode 2, and episode 3 will be available as soon as it right after it airs. If y'all want an audio only version of the show, I'm on buzzsprout.com. Link is in the description. I'm on all of these platforms right here, as well as SoundCloud as well.
And you know, Google Podcast is going away.
I did not know that.
Yeah, they're gonna roll it into YouTube Music.
Interesting information. Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah.
Well, guys, again, before we go, I just want to thank you so much for tuning in. And before we head out, I'm B. Avery. That's Larry. And that's just our opinion. Peace out. And we'll see you next time. I almost forgot. Yeah. Check out E-Man. He's about to go live any moment now. So I just like shouting out people. All right, let's go.
Yo.